Hi, welcome to Texas Lone Wolf. Make out your source for red pill truth. Today we're going to do a topic today on episode one of you know, the Roman mythology, and the title of this one here is going to be talked about Saturnalia, in which it's named after the planet of Saturn, and somehow the Saturnalia is actually, to be honest with you, it's tied to the okay, it's tied to the symbol that we often celebrate on December the 25th. It's an ancient Roman festival holiday in honor of a god Saturn. And anyways, it was expanded through the festivities to 23rd December. The holiday sacrifices the symbol of Saturn, Roman form, a public banquet. Okay, everybody gets together on Christmas, do a banquet, right? Private gift giving, continual partying. Okay, uh, well, we have a feast on Christmas. We exchange gifts on Christmas. All right. Anyways, so it's a Roman festival in December, Saturnalia. So it was an ancient Roman festival and holiday in honor of god Saturn, which, you know, you ever heard of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Saturday is named after Saturn. Okay, and oh yes, let me go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna share it with you on this. And anyways, just wanted to let you know that the RCC embraced RCC embraced this festival. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to let you see this. All right. Give me a moment. Let me get this here to work. All right, I'm back. There it is. I don't know if you can see this up here. Um, it's for, Saturnalia is a popular Roman festival and dedicated to Roman god Saturn. It should be filled out throughout the Western world, December the 25th. Excuse me. It was originally celebrated December the 17th. Saturnalia was extended first 3.5, eventually to 7 days. They'd been connected with the winter sowing season in modern Italy from October to January. It's like Cronia, Cronia in Greek, okay? And anyways, oh yes, just to give you a heads up. And it was one of the liveliest festivals of the year. Work and business were suspended. Don't December the 25th come to mind? Slaves were given temporary freedom to say and do what they liked. Certain more restrictions were eased. Streets were infected with a Mardi Gras madness. You know what Mardi Gras is, right? Um, I'm going to open up a new tab and let you see. We're going to go through it. Gras madness, a mock king was chosen. Okay, Saturnalius Princeps. The season greeting was heard everywhere. Okay, you ever heard season greetings for December 25th, Christmas? That was in, and anyway, closing days of Saturnalia was known as Sigillaria because custom making toward of the end of the festival presents the candles were modeled with fruit, wax, and statues. Oh yeah, look at this figurines from wax and other media cult statue of Saturn himself. Okay, bound at the feet with woolen brands which untied presumably come out to join the fun. According to this Britannica website, influence of Saturnalia upon the celebration of Christmas and New Year's has been direct. Christmas was celebrated on the birthday of the unconquered sun. Okay, that gave season solar background. The sun of the star in the solar system. So let's go back and take a look at this. All right, and now January is named after a god of Janus, which is a new beginning. Just give you a heads up. All right, gave the season a solar background connected with the calends of January. January 1st, Roman New Year, which houses were decorated with greenery and lights. You ever go around looking at green stuff, green lights and stuff? There you go. And presents were given to children and the poor. Concerning gift candles, Romans had a story in an old prophecy better the earlier Latinum sent heads to Hades and photo to Saturn. Human sacrifice, but according to the legend, Hercules devised it using lights. Phos means light, all right, or man, according to acts, not human heads. All right, we're going to look up Mardi Gras. Okay, Mardi Gras is known as French Obese Tuesday, festive day celebrated in France. Shrove Tuesday, Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, which marks the close of pre-Lenten season. French name Mardi Gras means Obese Tuesday, from a custom using all the fats in the home before Lent in preparation for fasting absence. Okay. Anyways, and I'm trying to look at this. Obese Tuesday is known as Mardi Gras. In the United States, principal carnival celebration in New Orleans, Louisiana. Carnival season were open on 12th night Empathy, January 6th. Climax with Mardi Gras festivals commencing days before Shrove Tuesday. This period is filled with decorative revelers, parades, both day and night. Okay. Now, building up to Mardi Gras, the Rex Parade, beads of yellow, gold, and green and purple are common distributed. Eating of a king cake is an iconic part of the celebration. Well, you know, that's all I know about this Mardi Gras. This is a French celebration. Now, back to this topic of Saturnalia. Look at this. Look at this photo. All right, it was held in mid-December at an ancient Roman pagan festival honoring the agricultural god Saturn. Because the holiday occurred near the winter solstice, the Saturnalia celebration was the source of many traditions we now associate with Christmas, such as wreaths, candles, feasting, and gift giving. So I just did this video to help bring the history. Saturnalia is the most popular holiday in the ancient Roman calendar, derived from the old farming field related ritual midwinter and the winter solstice, especially the practice of offering gifts and sacrifice to the gods during the winter sowing season. So, the pagan celebration of Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture at the time, was built by the late Republic from 133 to 31 BC. As you notice, when the years went forward in BC, the numbers were deducted, okay, and then expanded to a week-long festival beginning December the 17th on the Julian calendar, which Roman used at the time. The winter solstice fell on December 25th. So the Pope of the RCC in Rome mandated that 25th be the day of Christmas. Okay? How Romans celebrated Saturnalia. Okay? During Saturnalia, work and business came to a halt. Schools, courts, law closed. Normal social patterns were suspended. Okay? So, this here right here is actually going into understanding where the day of Christmas came. Of course, many churches are going to say it's just celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Look here. Do you see it up here? They're celebrating the God of agriculture. Look at this. Celebrating the, people decorate their home with wreaths and other greenery, shed their traditional togas and favorite colorful rich clothes known as synthesis. Even enslaved people did not work during Saturnalia and were allowed to participate in festivities. In some cases, they sat at the head of the table with the masters and served them, while their masters served them. Wow, I didn't even know this. Instead, working Romans spent Saturnalia gambling, singing, playing music, feasting, socializing, giving each other gifts. Wax taper candles were called cereae, were common gifts during Saturnalia to signal light returning after solstice. Okay, on the last day of Saturn, known as Sigilleria, many Romans gave their friends, loved ones, a small terracotta figurine known as Sigilleria, which referred to back older celebrations involving human sacrifice. So Christmas is actually Saturnalia stolen and integrated into the Christian mainstream system. Saturnalia was part of the Roman holiday, the jolliest Roman holiday. The Roman poet Catullus famously described the best of times. The riotous were the festivities that a Roman author Pliny reported built a soundproof room so he could work during Rosh celebration. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Temple of Saturnalia custom, constructed in the 4th century AD. Replaced the temple. The temple Saturn Rome served as the ceremonial center of later Saturnalia celebration. On the first day of festivity, a young pig would be publicly sacrificed at the temple. So, Christmas, they sacrifice a pig during Christmas. That's the first time I learned this. A young pig would be publicly sacrificed at the temple located at the northwest corner of the Roman Forum. So, this cult statue of Saturn in the temple traditionally had woolen bonds tied around his feet. During the Saturnalia, these bonds were loosened to symbolize God's liberation. In many Roman households, a mock king was chosen. Saturnalicus preceptor, or leader, or Saturn, sometimes called a lord of misrule. Loosely a lowlier member of the household. This figure was responsible for making mischief during the celebration, insulting guests, wearing crazy clothing, chasing women and girls, etc. So, Saturnalia, aka a renamed festivity called Christmas, sacrificing a pig, and men chasing girls and women, etc. It's supposed to be the birth of Jesus Christ, right? I'm sorry to give you the unpleasant truth. The idea was he ruled over chaos rather than normal Roman order. The common holiday custom was hiding coins, other small objects, and cakes. One meaning dated back in the Saturnalia. This was a method of choosing the mock king. It was supposed to be okay. So they celebrated a king of mischief in the ancient pagan days. All right. So, how did Saturnalia lead to Christmas? Thanks to Roman Empire's conquest of Britain and the rest of Europe from 2nd century BC to 4th century AD, and their suppression of older season rites practiced by the Celts and other groups, today's culture derived many of the traditional celebrations of the midwinter from Saturnalia. All right, are you ready for the brutal, honest truth? The Christian holiday of Christmas owes many traditions too. The ancient Roman festival, including the time of the year Christmas, is celebrated. The Bible does not give a date for Jesus' birth. In fact, some theologians have concluded he was probably born in spring, as suggested by the reference of shepherd and sheep in the nativity story. So spring would be in the March. Okay, you'll be born in March. March through somewhere in that area. By the 4th century AD, Western Christian churches settled on celebrating Christmas on December the 25th. Western Christian churches incorporated the holiday with Saturnalia, other popular pagan midwinter tradition. So originally, Saturnalia is about sacrificing a pig and chasing women, chasing girls, and doing mischief. So we decided to make December the 25th Christmas, the birth of Christ. According to the nativity story, it said that he was born in the spring. Don't that sound conflicting to you? Is Christmas a pagan holiday? Better believe it is. Pagan and Christian coexisted through always not happily during this period. They were not happy. Likely represent important convinced them remaining pagan Romans accept Christianity as Rome's official religion, known as the Roman Catholic Church. Did you know that actually came to being during the Roman Empire before Rome officially collapsed? 479 AD, when the last emperor conceded his crown to the barbaric king Ostrogoth. Did you know that? That's when Rome fell, 479 AD. The empire actually officially ended when that crown of that last weak Roman Empire I don't know what his name is, but he gave that crown to the Ostrogothic king. Okay? And the Roman Senate was responsible for this. Just give you a heads up. That's how it came to a brutal end. Before the end of the 4th century, many traditions of Saturnalia include giving, singing, lighting candles, feasting, merrymaking have been absorbed by the tradition of Christmas. Many of us know them today, like Christmas carols and all that good stuff. So I just decided to do a video on this. Anyways, so anyways, just to give you a heads up, I'm on to another one. Get Edu News. Wild holiday turned ancient Rome upside down. So the pagans and the Christians wanted to make 25th the official day of Christmas, which is the derivative of Saturnalia. So, with that being said, anyways, it's really very interesting to take a good look at how Christmas was driven from. Very interesting. So who can sing in the unrestrained mirth and the banqueting, unbought feast, lavish stream of wine, and merrymaking and gambling. That's supposed to be Christmas, right? Gambling, right? Normally outlawed, was allowed in public. You're supposed to gamble for nothing, not money, to recreate the golden age of Saturn, the god of agriculture. So I'll give you a heads up. Now, all this stuff here. Now look at this. This here is actually something they use that to gamble with. And anyway, this is. I'm gonna let you see this. It's just. I'm gonna include this here, what I'm looking at, into I'm gonna include that into the description box below. Anyways, I'm done talking about this particular topic. And anyways, let's don't forget where these, and also Saturnalia, the Saturn, also given another day of the week we often wake up to, called Saturday. And on that day, most people celebrate agriculture on that day. All right. I'm done with this video on this topic called Saturnalia. And we'll say peace.